Hey guys. I'm sorry, that wasn't the vibe. Hey guys, so welcome back to Peanuts Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading on why are people so obsessed with you. And yeah, theme song is Obsessed by Mariah Carey. You already know. But yeah, we're going to be doing this reading today. We have 3 piles. I first want to give a big thanks to all my subscribers, the Peanuts. We're currently at 477 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you guys continue to bless over this platform. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the readings that I've been getting. Thank you for booking readings with me. And if anyone is interested in getting a reading with me, go ahead and check down in the description box. There is an Etsy sale for 50% off all my Etsy readings until I reach 50 sales. So go ahead and check that out. So we have 3 piles today. Pile number 1 is our African Turquoise bracelet. It's a crystal of evolution. Pile number 2 is our mini Tiger's Eye bracelet. This is a crystal of confidence and luck. And for pile number 3, it's a little burnt mark there. For pile number 3, we have our evil eye, blue evil eye. This is for shielding away from any negative energy or negative eyes on you, people with evil intentions, stuff like that. So yeah, go ahead, pick your piles, and the timestamps will be in the description box. I will see you guys at your reading. All right, so if you chose pile number 1, this is our African Turquoise crystal, a crystal bracelet meant for evolution. So we're going to be figuring out why people are so obsessed with you. And just based off that crystal, I feel like people are so obsessed with you. Maybe even they love to keep up with you because you're always changing. You're always doing new things. Like there's never a dull moment with you, pile number 1. And people, like, they just can't get enough of that. Nothing is yet set in stone in reverse, and don't let your pride get in your way with, this is with our Moonology deck. They're both in reverse. I could definitely say, I'm gonna try this new. I could definitely say with the Moonology deck, people are saying that, yeah, you're always changing. Like whatever they see now, it may not always be there. Like let's say you're living in a, excuse me, y'all, I'm making something in my oven. Let's say you are living in an apartment now. People may think, oh, well, that's a nice apartment, but like we don't know if they're gonna continue staying there. Maybe they may move somewhere else, maybe, drastically. Maybe you are living in California now, but maybe you just might move out the country later. I don't know. Like you're very spontaneous with your decisions, and people notice this. So they always like to keep an eye out for you. Another thing I'm noticing here is that you don't really alert people about your decisions. Don't let your pride get in your way. It's kind of like you're very silent with your decisions. Like you just, whenever you make a move, you just do it. You don't really tell people. You don't really ask people for their opinion. You're someone who's very confident in your own right. Like whatever you do, you're very confident in yourself. And if not that, it's just like you're sure of yourself. You don't really need, what's that word called? You don't really need, oh my gosh, what is this word? You don't need people's approval. Thank you. You don't need people's approval to, for what you're doing. People see it as moving in silence, but really you just mind your business. Really, people see it as you like being sneaky or maybe keeping secrets or not really showing people what you have going on. But really it's just like I feel like you're someone who enjoys their privacy. But the 2 of Pentacles here in reverse from our Doodle Tarot, 10 of Cups, upright, 6 of Cups, upright, and the Star. Look how colorful this is. It's so nice and vibrant. So why people are so obsessed with you, you may not have it all go, you may not know anything about what you're doing. Behind the scenes you may be confused, but to other people you're a very happy person. You look like you have it all figured out, and if you don't have it all figured out, you're definitely happy on the journey to figuring it out, on the way there, you know what I mean? You are someone who sticks out, like with your clothes. I could definitely say you don't really like to wear black too often, but if you do wear black, you look really good, really nice and slim and black. But I see that you always have some type of pop of color in your outfits. Like, you are very vibrant. If it's not your outfits, it's maybe your hair. If it's not your hair, it's your aura. Definitely, you're a very happy person. And when people are around you, they can't get enough of that energy. Like, you always bring love to the table. You always bring that happy energy, the happy-go-lucky type energy. And you could be childlike as well. You could be a little goofball. You like to goof off. People love laughing with you. You seem to bring like a lot of like childlike happiness with you, even though it doesn't matter your age. I just see like it's childlike happiness. Like, you just know how to have fun. Not in a way like, oh, like pound number one is the party. No, you just know how to have fun. It could be like you could be doing the most simplest thing and you're going to make it fun because you have that childlike view of life. And people are like obsessed with this because you must be around a lot of people that have settled in like what life is or what they think life is. You have a perception of life that is very colorful. And you like to give people like an inside view of what you think life is, maybe through your conversations or maybe you describing things for people, and people will be like, wow, I didn't see it quite like that. But now they see how you think. You like whatever conversations you're having with people love to like engage with you because you bring them into your world. You know how Elmo's world, oh my gosh. La 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 Elmo's world. Like, you know how in the TV show, like it's literally when his intro comes on, it's literally like only pictures of his like coloring. Like, that's how they're not being represented in that show. When his intro is on, I believe that his intro has a whole bunch of like coloring book pages, or like the illustration of his intro is like literally like this. It looks like this. So I feel like you have it's just like people are brought into your world. It's like, oh my gosh, like look, this is how they see you. But this is, it's like they're only around you for a scoop, or maybe they can't, talk to you for that long. And people, whatever conversation they get out of you, they just love it. You're just such a lovable person. And people are so obsessed with your energy. It's like, it's you. Like, you don't mean to be doing this. It's just who you are. You're not trying too hard to become this person that can make up this imaginary world and, can bring people into this fantasy land that you're living in through conversations, just being around you. But you do it just because this is the life that you live. And people see like, wow, like pound number one, they're so happy. And it's probably because they look at life in this childlike way, in a very fun, jolly way. Like, I see that you're someone who just loves smiling, someone who loves laughing. And if someone was having a bad time, I feel like when to be serious. But even when it is like time to be serious, I feel like you're someone who likes to make jokes to like, I don't know, cut the tension. If there is any tension, you're like cutting the tension with your jokes. With the star here, I feel like you're someone who inspires hope in a lot of people. And it's like something that's like they just can't get enough. You're just so inspiring. This is the word. But in a way where you're inspiring with people who have lost their hope. You may realize that you're around a lot of older people, or just a lot of people who have a lot of harsh views on life. And you may think like, dang, should I be thinking like this? No, they should be thinking like you. And a whole lot of people think about this. Like, I'm seeing like at night, like when people lay their head down to rest, like when they think like, oh, yeah, I had a pretty good day today. I got to speak to pound number one. Pound number one is so cute. I feel like you talk to a lot of older people. like a lot of adults that have a lot of I don't know how old you are, pile number one, but it's giving me like you could be a child, but you don't have to be. But I feel like you're childlike enough to where you could be speaking to people who think that they're a lot older than you, or they feel a lot older than you, just how life has turned for them, or the path that life has brought them to, you know, brought them on. They feel like worn out. They feel old, you know, and they have a harsh view of life because of that. And when they come around you, you make them feel really good about themselves and about life. You're just a fun time, you know. So we have from the Essential deck, High Priestess, the World, the Devil, and the Queen of Pentacles. Why are people so obsessed with you? You're someone who people know that you're working on something in the background. Like, they don't know what it is, but they know that you're working on something. You're doing something in the background. They know that you're quite intuitive, and maybe because you're so intuitive, it gives you it allows you to be so childlike and so easy on life, you know? It looks like you're not taking life so seriously, but if you are, you're not really making it known to people. It's just like something that you have, you know, like you just do. I feel like you're someone who's very wise, even though you carry this childlike energy. You're so wise in your own right. I feel like when people get around you, it's like they assume like, oh, this pound number one is so naive, or pound number one is this and that. And then there's a situation that calls for your serious side, and then you start to speak on something very, I don't know, like you speak your mind, and people are like, whoa, who are you, pound number one? Like, who are you? Like, where did you learn that from? You're totally cool, dude. Like, I don't know why it looks like he's saying that. You're totally cool, dude. But the High Priestess, the World, the Devil, these are all major arcana cards, and it makes me feel like you are someone who causes a lot of rebirth within other people's life. Whether you know it or not, you cause people to stop and think about what you said. You say a lot of things like that where it makes them think about what you're saying. It makes them think and maybe compare to their life, not in a bad way where they want to be like you, they want to copy you, no, but something, what you say, it's very, you're very poetic. Like what you say, you say things with intention, you say things with purpose, and people often think like, what did Pound One think about? What did Pound One mean by that? I know they said that, but like, I wasn't expecting that from Pound One. Usually they're not so serious, but like, when it called for them to be serious, they said this, and now it has me thinking, like, what did they mean by that? They seem like they have all the answers to life, and this is like, you know, like with the Queen of Pentacles, it like allows people to know, oh, whoa, wait a minute, you've been here before. Or if not, you've been here before. It sounds like you speak about things with experience, so they want to like question you, like with certain things that you speak on, like, oh wow, like do you know about this for real? Are you speaking on it? You say it like you know, right? So we have the Justice card from the Hoodoo Tarot, Eight of Knives, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like I said, you are someone who's supposed to be around people who are confused about life, or just don't really know exactly what they're doing. They feel like they lost track of time. They like to think back in the day of like, you know, hey, when it's a lot of people who are older than you. This is what I feel, a lot of people who are older than you. One, I feel like the way you dress is very nice too. Very, very nice. You have a lot of people who are obsessed with the way you dress, the way you style your hair, and yeah, it's like, in the way you style your hair, it could be like 90s type style, you know what I mean? Or you could like to wear headbands, because look how they're both wearing headbands in this card, in these cards. Or you could, like, if you're a man, like your hair, like you grow out your hair, but not too much, you know? I mean, you let it hang, it gets, I'm hearing shaggy, like you don't really care too much about your hair. Like with the male's hair, your hair is just like, you know, I'm getting like, if you have longer hair, it's like this. For the girls, like your hair, you love to curl your hair, you love to bump the ends, you love to, it's like 90s type style. But like if you're Like, you know, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, if you're a male, it's like that. Your hair is like that. Or if not, it's like cut short a little bit. Like, you don't really put too much effort into your hair. It looks very naturally, like, naturally, luxuriously styled, you know? Like, just not too much effort. Even though I feel like there is some effort put into it. But like I said, why people are so obsessed with you, they feel like they know you from somewhere. They feel like they've met you, and more than likely these people have met you from a past life. How this card looks kind of dark. I feel like you meet a lot of people when they need to meet you. You meet a lot of people when they need to have this good, happy-go-lucky energy. You know, you are someone who teaches people to not be so, you know, stuck in ruts, stuck in life for what it is, you know, like make it what you want it to be. You're someone who shows people that there's still hope, you know, and this is why they're so obsessed with you. You're literally a light for people who need it. Yeah, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse too, like I feel like you're like you come around a lot of people that need it. They need this healing type energy. They need this energy of like hope. Like it feels like the last straw. I don't know what that means. But it's like maybe went years of just like, you know, forgetting about who they were, forgetting about their dream, and when they come around you, it's like, oh my gosh, I know who I am, you know. I'm, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But like, I feel like you do people justice just by being around them and showing them who you are for real, you know? Like, you don't really hold back. You don't really care about like the rules, the laws of the world. You may care about the law, but like, it's like, you don't take life too serious to the point where you don't, like, dreams do come true for you because you will it to be so, pound number one. And maybe you preach to people, or maybe you give people hope with their conversation and how you live your life. And this is why people are so obsessed with you. But guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed that, or if it resonated. If it did, and if you did enjoy it, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. Alright, so pound number 2, if you picked the tiger's eye, this pound is for you. We're going to be figuring out, why are people so obsessed with you? So we have the Moonology deck. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Nothing will come of the situation in reverse. Prosperity lies ahead, upright. Okay, so why are people so obsessed with you, pound number 2? You, one, with the tiger's eye, you are someone who is very lucky. You're someone who's very confident, who, it's not just luck and confidence. You could have this confidence, you can have this luck, but you apply it to your life. You bet on yourself. You take these risks and you go for it. Like, you're confident in the path, even if it's a path that no one else has taken around you. You're like, I'm still gonna do this. I don't like, and it's because you want to, and it's because you know things will work out for you, or you will just make it work out for you. You're someone who's very brave, you know. Like, I'm seeing like the Knight of Swords, even though I don't have any tarot out here yet. So at the end of a tough cycle approaches in reverse. Nothing will come of this situation in reverse. And prosperity lies ahead, upright. People are so obsessed with you because you're not a quitter. You don't quit. You win, you know? And I feel like with nothing will come of this situation in reverse and a tough cycle approaches, I'm okay. Let's just focus on nothing will come of this situation. You're someone who doesn't really see the end. You're not someone who's going to sit and think about things pessimistically. Oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? Oh, what if I lose? What if you win? You're someone who's like that. Like, what if I win? You know what I mean? You don't really think about all the things that could go wrong. You're just someone who hopes for the best and just goes for it. You know what I mean? And people love this. People see that you're a go-getter. You're not really one to really think about all the things, go down the list of all the things that can go wrong. Maybe you do it in your head, you know, but you don't really allow that to affect your decisions. With the end of a tough cycle approaches in reverse, you're someone who you don't really wait for the problems to stop for you to go after what you want. It's either now or never. I'm getting like this type of energy. Like, let me just do it. Let me just do this now. Let me just get that done. Let me just do that. Like, you're not someone who sits and complains about all the things they have to do. You're just someone who, you know, gets it figured out. You know, you figure it out. It's not really about, oh, like I have to do this, I have to do that. No, it's just like, okay, well, if I have to do that, I'm gonna just, you know, prepare for that. I'm gonna have to do this, then I'm do that, then, you know what I mean? Like, you take life, I'm not gonna say you don't take it seriously, but you are someone who understands that problems are always gonna be there. Problems are gonna be here whether you like it or not. It's never ending. It's a never ending cycle. So you're not someone who waits around for life to come and bring you things. You're someone who comes and, you know, goes out your way to go and get what you want. You're not someone who just, you know, hopes for the best, wishes, you know, wishes on a star and just, you know, sits down and, you know, thinks about all the things that can go wrong. No, you're someone who hopes for the best, wishes on that star, works your butt off, and then make sure that wish comes true through your work, through anything that you may do. You're someone like that. And this is why people are obsessed with you, because you are like, you're someone who's just brave in your own right. Even if all the odds are against you, you don't care. You're still gonna make something shake. You're still gonna look, Knight of Wands. I was getting a knight. I did say the Knight of Swords, but I thought it was, that is the Knight of Swords. Well, Knight of Wands. I did say a knight, though. So we have the Knight of Wands from the Doodle Tarot, the Five of Wands in reverse, the Chariot upright, the Sun upright, and the Nine of Swords. So from the Doodle Tarot, I can definitely tell, pile number 2, that you are someone, you're someone where you've had to fight in life. You had to fight for what you wanted. You had to figure, and this is probably why you have such an ambitious spirit. And this is why people are so obsessed with you, because you've had, people have seen you go through trials where you had to fight to get what you wanted. And you actually got it. You know what I mean? Even if it did stress you out, even if you did worry about it, and you worried about it in front of these people's faces. There's some people have seen you worry about something and then go out, fight for it and get it. You know what I mean? Be positive about it, fight for it, and then get it. Maybe you didn't really have to do as much work though. You know what I mean? But with the Knight of Wands, you went out there and you got it. Maybe like you're someone who does get things easily, because I did say, you have the Tiger's Eye, which is a crystal of luck. So you could have crazy good luck too. So people are, there's a lot of people, you have a lot of haters. There's a lot of people hating on you, hating on the way you get things and, you know, obtain things. And they're like, oh, well, pile number 2 didn't deserve that, or pile number 2, whatever these haters be saying. But it's like, they're so obsessed with watching you. They're so obsessed with looking at you, seeing what you have going on, or just regular people who don't even hate on you. They're so obsessed with you because you just get it done. You just get it done. That's like you do what you have to do, pile number 2. And you do it well. You make it look very easy. You see how he is on this horse here? It's what you do behind the scenes, but this is what people see. Yay, we like, people think whatever you do is so easy. They feel like life is so easy. It's like, you make it look very easy. That's what I would say. Like, you make it look very easy. You make it look like you're just crossing over the rainbow and to get to your treasure pot on the other side. But really, you're going through the desert. You're fighting. You're riding your horse. You may not have had anything to drink, to eat, whatever. But you look, because he's looking kind of skinny. I don't know why I said that, but like, people, there's certain struggles that people don't see you go through that you just really, I don't think you really care. I feel like the end goal is more important for you, and it really does turn out well for you. This is what people see. This is why people are so obsessed with you, because you're so like, you are inspiration and to people who have specific goals that require a lot of work. and they see you. There's a lot of people who have businesses, a lot of entrepreneurs that, are, have their own schedule, have their own type of labor that they have to put in, and they're trying to figure out ways to stay inspired. People watch you. They come to you, they come to your page, they come to any social media you have, that however they can contact you or see you, see what you have going on, they watch you, and they're like, you know what? Pound number 2 did this. Pound number 2, I remember when pound number 2 was going through this and that. And look at them now, like pound still thriving, still going after what they want. So you are inspiration. This is why people are so obsessed with you, obsessed with your energy, abundant, happy energy. And I feel like there's still people who are watching you right now as we speak, watching you like, oh, I wonder what pound number 2 is going after now. Like you give a bit of relief. Also because people are also, I don't know why, but there's some type of comparison here where they're thinking like, well, if pound number 2 can go through that, I feel like I can handle something like that too, The sun twice. Interesting. We have the sun. This is our essential tarot. We have the sun in reverse, the tower upright, and the 9 of cups. So I feel like you are someone, yes, like I said, you've been through a lot here. You've been through a lot where people have seen you go through a lot. They've seen your trials. Maybe you put it out there in the open, or maybe it's hard to hide. Maybe I'm saying like maybe someone got kicked out here with this tower here. How someone is like falling out and things just didn't look so nice for you. Maybe you didn't have the best of clothes. Maybe you didn't have the best of house. You didn't have the best material things here with this 9 of cups here. I don't see that you had a good start in life financially, like when you were a kid. It's something where you didn't have the best life when you were a kid. And maybe this is why you're so ambitious. This is what drives your hustle. People may not know that about you, but because you grew up the way you did, this is why you are the person you are now. This is why you strive to be the person you are now, someone who goes out to get it. You don't wait for it to come to you. You go out to get it. With the sun in reverse, here you're probably someone who always kept a smile on their face. With the 9 of cups here, it definitely does give me wish, like wish upon a star. I'm definitely being called to tell you, if you can remember what you used to wish for when you were a kid, or things that you used to want when you were a kid, I'm seeing that it's coming towards you. For most of you, there's some childlike manifestation here, or something that you wanted when you were a kid. It's coming to you soon. You may not even remember that you used to want this so badly, but I see that it's very prominent here. It's like you may be manifesting other things that you want in your life right now, but you know that saying like where it's like God always knows what you want. God knows your heart posture. God knows what you want. Like what you truly want, like from the deepest parts of your heart, that is what your inner child wants for you. That's what you wanted when you were a kid. Maybe, things change, dreams change too, but this thing is coming to you. This may be the tower here. Something that you lost hope on when you were a kid. It's coming to you. Coming right back. Oh, congratulations, pound number 2. You definitely deserve it. Whatever you've been through, you definitely deserve it. All right? Don't let nobody take this moment for you. I almost got emotional. I almost wanted to shed a tear. Wow. So from the Hoodoo Tarot deck, we have the Knight of Cups, and the 7 of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Like I said, there's some type of manifestation coming towards you. It has something to do with your creativity. The Knight of Cups, 7 of Wands in reverse. You could have given up on this, but it's like God is showing up for you. It may come through in a dream for you. Something that you wanted when you were younger may come through in a dream. A very vivid dream. Watch out for your dreams, pound number 2. With this Ace of Wands, they're gonna show you how it's gonna be given to you too. just like in a very vivid dream, you're gonna see, or maybe you're gonna even remember. This dream could be you remembering what you used to want to be when you were younger. or what you used to want to do, and you're going to be set on a route. You're going to be given a pathway. It's a door is going to be open, and it's literally like you get the option. Hey, do you still want this? Is this something you want? You could be manifesting something or working towards something totally different, and here go God, like, hey, remember this? Remember you wanted to do this? Remember this is who you wanted to be? Is this something you still want? You know, no pressure. And with a smile on both of these faces here, where I'm saying it's representing God, like, God knows what you want. God knows what you want. And if you're stressing about something that's not working right now, just wait, okay? Pound number 2, something's about to just unravel perfectly for you. And yeah, why people are so obsessed with you? Because you're blessed. You're very, very blessed, highly favored, and that luck may just be you being highly favored, very blessed in your way. Things are always working out for you. You work for things, or people don't think you work for things. I don't know, but like people think you go after what you want, and you do it very well. You look well, you do it. It may look like you're not going to win, but you always end up winning somehow, some way. And this is why people are so obsessed with you. They really want to figure out how you do it. But yeah, pound number 2, that was you guys' reading. If you guys enjoyed that, or if it resonated with you, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, that was nice. I like that. Dreams do come true, baby. They do, I promise. And I feel like this is an old dream that you probably won't even, you'd be like, damn, I remember that. But really, like, now all of a sudden? Yeah. But yeah, I will be moving on to pound number 3. Bye. I done it all. I feel like shoddy low. I don't know why I'm singing this right before pound number 3, but Evil Eye Bracelet. If you chose this one, this Evil Eye Bracelet, this pile is for you. I done it all. I feel like shoddy low. Laughing to the bank, but shit is not a joke. Maybe you guys were listening to that song, or maybe like people feel I don't know, people are so obsessed with you because you're someone where you prove them wrong every single time. I feel like you like, because she said I done it all. I feel like Shoddy Low. I don't know who Shoddy Low is, but I'm sorry, y'all, if you guys know who Shoddy Low is, but like, I feel like you're someone who's a jack of all trades. You can do anything, or maybe you surprise people with your talents, like your many talents. Like, people are like, wow, you can do that too? You do that too? Oh, wow. So with the Moonology Oracle card deck, we have adjustments are required in reverse. Work through your fears in reverse. And a new start is coming upright. Wow. I feel like pound number 3 with this Evil Eye Bracelet, you're someone who uses evil eye. You use people's negative intentions. If people are sending any energy toward your way that just is ill, negative energy. If they're sending any negative energy, or you alchemize it, you use it for your benefit. You're also someone who you're someone who turns pain into power. People may have seen that you went through a lot, because you see how these cards are dark, and you had to do a lot of shadow work. You had to do a lot of healing for you to see better days. So people are obsessed with you because you're someone who keeps going. You keep healing. And if someone does you wrong, or if someone hurts you, people watch out, and they know, like, you know what? Here go pound number 3. They about to learn from this. They about to grow from this. Watch. They about to turn that into a whole, I don't know, I heard business. I could be talking to some entrepreneurs, but I'm literally hearing like, wow, look, oh, they just hurt pound number 3. They don't know. They don't know pound number 3 about to turn that into a whole business and make money off of it. Like, this is like, really, like, this is what the vibe I'm getting off of you. You're someone who People are so obsessed with you because you are someone who just, you grow. You don't really lose, you learn. You don't get hurt, you just move on, and maybe you do hurt for the time being, but you're always going to heal from it, and you're always going to become something even better. Does it make sense? Something even better. With work through your fears in reverse, you're someone who had to be pushed out your comfort zone through the amount of pain that you had to feel in your life. I don't feel like I feel like this is people like harming you, hurting you, whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually, people hurting you, and you having to alchemize from that hurt. You having to turn that hurt into healing. You having to literally, you're someone I know for sure you've turned into a whole completely different person, and it's probably very hard for people to understand you, understand your ways, understand why you are the way you are, understand. People may even think that you're faking, being this new person, but really, and those are majority of the people who are obsessed with you. Those are who they are. The people who are trying to figure out how you changed and what happened, what did you do to change, when really it's just healing. You just wanted better for yourself, and you sought out for that. You know what I mean? And you did it through healing. And I do remember when I was pulling my doodle tarot, I shuffled it, and the card, the Queen of Cups, fell right on the third eye. Not the third eye. Your third eye can be really open, all the way open. This flew out on the evil eye bracelet. So it let me know that you are someone who is very intuitive. I heard that the people around you love to hear about the dreams that you have. They love to hear about what your intuition is telling you. I'm getting that's so Raven, on the show, her family always made sure to everyone in that show knew that Raven was a psychic. Everyone close to her, right? And they took her visions very seriously. They even got to benefit off of it, or help other people out from it. So I feel like there's a lot of people around you that are obsessed with trying to figure out what your intuition is telling them. People love to come to you for advice. People just love you. People love you because you're someone with your heart on your sleeve and you don't care. A very loving person, and people love how you can be so open with your heart even after being hurt many times. This is why people are so obsessed with you. Really, so obsessed with you. You make people feel better. If someone got hurt, you definitely make it's like if someone was hurt, let's say by the same situation you were hurt, or maybe even something similar, you share your story with them, or you give them some words of encouragement, and you make them feel so good. Pound number 3, you make them feel so good. You help them on their way, you help them move on, you show them the way. You're definitely a light worker here. Whew. But you can be mean. But you can be mean when you need it, when you need to be. You know what I mean? So from the Doodle Tarot, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool, and the Four of Swords. These are both in reverse. So with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool, you're someone who, you don't really care about people who are hating on you. You don't really care about mean people. Even if they did do you wrong, it's not really going to change you. You know what I mean? It's not going to make you stop wearing your heart on your shoulder. It's not going to make you stop wearing your heart on your sleeve because someone was mean to you or because someone did you wrong. People are so obsessed with this trait of yours, all right? To just heal and move on. All right, can't give my love to this person. I'll just give my love to them. To this person, to that person. You're still a loving person. Even, I'm pretty sure if you just walked into someone's life brand new and they didn't know a thing about you, they would never expect that you had went through all of this stuff in your past because of how loving, your loving nature, everything that you've been through. I'm picking up on, if you do tell people, you do let them know, they're like, no way, you're lying. No, that did not happen to you. Are you serious? People are because you're who you are. And you didn't allow it to change you. People just feel so comfortable around you. You have that very calm energy, that aura around you that just is very mothering too. Yeah. And this is why people are so obsessed with you. People are obsessed with you because they have seen people being mean to you. They have seen people be, literally, I'm seeing like a situation where someone has seen someone else be mean to you and you just, oh, well, laugh it off, go about your business. People are obsessed with that. Like, how do you just turn the other cheek, pound number 3? How do you just do that? You know, how do you just not care? Like, I feel like people do certain things to you. Some mean spirited people do things to you to intentionally hurt you, to harm you. And other people see it and they're like, wow, if they did that to me, I'd be crying. But pound number 3, they just, you know, like you're someone, you just let it roll off your back. You know? You're like, oh, well, well, like, oh, let's say, I don't know, Brittany was being mean to you, and you'll be like, well, Brittany's in the mood. Let me just back away from Brittany. Let me just back away from Brittany. You know what, Brittany? You want to hug Brittany? We have the Queen of Pentacles from the Hoodoo Tarot deck, the 10 of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and the 8 of Pentacles upright. Why are people so obsessed with you, pound number 3? It's because you really mind your business. And I really see that. Like, unless someone, and you, I feel like you're someone who calls out people for doing some mean things. You know, you're someone who doesn't, maybe if you don't even really, you don't care if people are like mean to you. I'm getting heavy like Scorpio water sign energy here from you. You don't really care if people are, or Aries, Sag, Leo. That's what I'm picking up here. You have the Queen of Pentacles twice. You don't really care if, you could be an earth sign too, my bad. But you don't really care if people are mean to you. Like I said, you just let it roll off your back. You don't take other people's projections or their insecurities too seriously, because you know where it's coming from. If someone is mean to you, you know exactly where it's coming from with your evil eye bracelet. Like your third eye may be open enough to see why people are being mean or what's their actual intentions, you know. So you don't really take it too serious in that way because you know where it's coming from. Like, oh, Brittany just being mean because, you know, her boyfriend cheating on her. Like, like it's something like that. Like, but let's say Brittany was being mean to somebody else. You would call Brittany out for that. You would stop Brittany in their tracks. And people find that, so noble of you. You're a very noble person where, like, they really find you addicting to be around. Not only are you this sweet, loving person that doesn't really care if, like, people are talking bad about you, but, like, if someone's talking bad about someone else, no, that's not right. Like, you're someone who stands up for people, you know? People find that. People are so obsessed with your energy because of this. Like, wow, like, you're someone's mother out here. Like, people feel very cared. Like, people want to sit on your lap and allow you to rock them to sleep. Like, this is how your energy is coming off. With the 8 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here, like I said, you're someone who minds their business. Like, your head is always down in your work. If you're not talking to someone, laughing with someone, you're minding your business. You're handling yours. You know what I mean? But if you need to come out of character, you do it to defend someone else. I don't think you've come out of character to defend yourself. You know, I feel like you joke with people if someone's like mess with you, it's like that. But when it's someone else trying to mess with you, when it's someone else trying to mess with somebody else who doesn't deserve it, you're like, no, not on my watch. Like, you really act like someone's mom. 10 of Wands in reverse with the Father of Wands in reverse. I feel like you are someone who loves to, you know, if you need to, you will take the burdens off of anybody else if you can, if you know how to, and if it makes sense to you and, you know, what your load, you know what I mean? People are obsessed with how you don't mind picking up the slack for other people. You don't mind doing extra work. You don't mind, I'm hearing working overtime. If you do, people at work, like, they love being around you. People are obsessed with, like, you take very good care of yourself, but I see, like, you be at work. This could be working, like, overtime. I'm talking, like, you, nice haircut. Hairline is on, sleek. Like, the hairline is looking, like, clothes is nice, hair is done, nails is done, but you're at work working overtime. Like, you know what I mean? Like, working, like you putting in the work. People are like, wow, when they look at you, they wouldn't expect all this, but you do. You're not someone, like, people, you're just an all around amazing person, and people admire you for that, just your work ethic, your heart, and your ability to love, even after being through all this, even though I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know about that. With this A New Start Is Coming card, listen, if you're intuitive here and you're feeling like something new is coming, it's on the horizon, your intuition is being blocked from this new start. You're not fully gonna know what's coming. You're just gonna, it's like a surprise, because you see looks like an eclipse kind of, and her eyes are closed, but this is the Queen of Cups. She's intuitive. Like, you feel like something is coming, but hey, stay in tune. Stay in tune, because it's something big. I know it is. It's giving me like the Universal Studios intro. Dun, 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 dun. Like, something big is coming. Down number 3. So we have the 3 of Cups. This is the Essential Tarot, by the way. We have the 3 of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse, and the Temperance card. So people are so obsessed with your energy because you don't care if people are talking about you. It's like repeating itself from what I already said, because it's like you see them talking, the chat, and then, like, I feel intuitively you know about this. You see how she can she's looking back at them like talking that mess. But I feel like you don't care. You don't really stress it. You don't sweat it, because it's like with the 4 of Swords here, you thinking about it. Like, and if you did, like, oh, Brittany and her friends were talking about me and this and that. Like, if you do sweat it, you don't let people see that. Not at all. You don't let people see that. And then you go home and you think about it, and you like, you know what? Brittany was talking about me because her man was cheating on her. This is why she trying to, find something else to focus on. I'll give her a pass. You know what I mean? Like, it's something like that where you just read people. You read them. You read them down. Like, if they were being mean, it's like, oh, well, I don't really care. Like, I know why they're talking bad. They ain't got nothing else to do. It's like that. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse and the Temperance in reverse. Like, you can feel when people just aren't okay. And if they're not okay, you know why. And this is due to your intuition. With the Page of Swords in reverse, if people are just evil or mean-spirited to you, you just don't care. Because it's like you're very understanding to the point where you just like, oh, okay, well, they do have this going on with that. Or even if there was a situation, because I'm saying that if there was a situation where someone did something to you, or there was something that was just unjust done to you, you want someone who is like, yeah, off with their head. You know what I mean? Like, you were someone like, oh, well, I can understand why they did that. They do have this and this and that going on. They do have, or you may have been someone, if they did something to you, you may have been like, oh, I wonder why they did that. They must have something else going on at home. You're someone who doesn't just think about someone just wanting to be mean just to be mean. You're someone who just, who goes down the list of, excuses for other people. People feel like you're so understanding, and this is why people are so obsessed with you. Like, they're so obsessed with your loving nature. Like, wow. Pile number 3, you better than me. I'm telling you, a lot of people say that about you. You way better than me. Because if I was in that situation, I would have whooped her from here to there. Like, I'm hearing like a lot of that, but like, you're not really with the drama. You mind your business. You get your work done. You go home, especially if this is work. It definitely feels like work, but like, people can tell that you pick up on the drama. You just choose not to engage. And this is why people are so obsessed with you. It's like a lot of people who want to get you pulled into the drama, but they just can't. They are trying, though. They just can't, But that is why people are so obsessed with you, pal number 3. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And if it resonated with you, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.